Hasbro works for the First Order. That's right guys, welcome back. I'm back with another video, but today I'm not a happy bunny. Oh my god, you would not believe it. You would not believe it. You know what, I'm that angry. We're changing to red. We're changing to red. No, actually it's going to ruin the colours. I'm changing back to white. But, so Hasbro. 40th anniversary Star Wars. Biggest event of all time. Biggest event ever. That's the biggest event they're ever going to do. And they go and bring us statues. Ugh, god damn it. I mean, do they not care for their fans? I mean, you know, they may have brought out stuff like this, which is, you know, amazing. And they've listened to what we've said. And they may have brought out stuff like this, which is amazing. And they've listened to what we've said. And they may have brought out stuff like this, which is subpar. But now, they're just screwing us over. They are just screwing us over. Right? Because they're like, just making statues. We don't want statues, you know. We are spoilt children and we want our toys. Want them! I mean, for example, right? So, take this. Funko Pop, right? We've got one here. It's inanimate. It's basically a statue. Worldwide, loved all over. Made by a different company, so we don't care. But Hasbro does this thing and it's unacceptable! Ugh! Come here, you big puffy thing. That's right, I'm going to punch R2. I'm that angry. I'm like dribbling with anger. It's just, you know? Oh, I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, admittedly, you know, the 6-inch version, I dribbled again, is going to look nice with the collection. It's going to look good. I think it lights up, makes sounds or something like that. It sounds like they put a lot of thought into it. It looks nice, it's static, but it's not an action figure, okay? It's not an action figure. Ugh. I mean, they've also made some for like 3.75 inch, which is nice because basically it's a dead line. But it's not an action figure. And even if it was an action figure, it probably wouldn't be available except for anywhere in Walmart. So that's just like even more pointless. I mean, this will probably be like readily available everywhere, which, oh my god, I can't believe. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, you know, this 6-inch one looks amazing, but it's not an action figure, and it's ridiculous, and I might as well just move to Funko Pop, because, you know, they're just the same, but these are better because they're Funko, and they're not articulated, and that's cool because it's Funko, you know? I can't actually keep up the angry thing, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make this video because it's funny of how many people have kicked off about this Hasbro thing. Just simply because all they did was announce some Black Series, kind of 3.75 inch metal, I think they were, and a 6-inch one, which, to be fair, I've had a look at and looks pretty nice, and I wouldn't mind picking it up myself. And, you know, it's going to look nice. It's nice that they've kept it with the 6-inch scale, which is pretty cool. I also like the fact they've done 3.75 inch figures, and they are, you know, more readily available. Sorry, I'm just making sure this is still recording. Still, you know, readily available for, you know, 3.75 inch characters, which is really nice. And I just want to, again, I know I was joking in the last bit, but just establish the point that these fuckheads are appearing in Asda's, Tesco's, Forbidden Planets, and the world is going nuts over them. They are static, except for this one which bobbles. But they are static, and the world loves these. But Hasbro does something which is above and beyond this. And, you know, it's a bit more expensive, yeah, granted, but they're essentially the same thing. Except for, you know, they may come with sounds. I think they're made of metal. Like I said, they've got backdrops which you can change around and connect them all together. This is just a thing on a stand. And this is like, everybody loves them. You know, if they brought out one saying, you know, I'm going to bring out a bigger one of this, everybody would be like, that's wicked, oh my god, so cool, it's unarticulated, but it'll look good with my collection. And it's just crazy how people have literally just gone on this Hasbro hate wagon with all their stuff. And it's not like they came out and says, you know what, for 40th anniversary, big news everyone, we're going to cancel everything. Yeah, we're just going to make these solid, articulated, you know, non-articulated figures moving forward. That's all we're doing. They didn't say that. They basically just kind of gave us some commemorative things, which is nice because, I don't know about you guys, but if I had some more figures, they'd blend. They would blend with this lot, and in time, you'd forget they were part of the 40th anniversary because they were just more figures on the line. And I think it's nice that they've given us something a little bit, you know, I can put it on there and go, you know what, that was from the 40th anniversary, and that's pretty cool. They gave us that, and, you know, it will look nice with that lot. And, you know, if you've got 3.75 inch figures, you can put it with those lot over there as well. And I do not get the mass hatred for it, because, you know, they didn't say they were going to cancel it, they didn't say that this was the end and, you know, you can all sod off. And they're still bringing out stuff like this. Like, for example, this only came out, what, a year ago? And it's like everybody who picked this up has forgotten that they have been doing stuff. I mean, admittedly, Hasbro is never going to be the perfect company. They are a big company, and working for a big company myself, I know it all gets a little bit lost. You know, the information kind of goes through the relevant channels and, you know. But stuff like this still makes it out. Admittedly, yeah, there is, you know, the finding of them is still a nightmare. But they're a little bit more readily available than what they were before. The Transformers, I'm not going to lie, they are a little bit iffy. But they've sacrificed some of the plastic thickness. Like, if you look back at the old Energon lines, they probably had way less articulation than this. So they've kind of sacrificed some of that plastic for the articulation, which people have allowed them to take, you know, photos. Because, I don't know about you guys, but action figure collectors now are becoming photographers as well. It's kind of inspired a new line, because these figures can do so much, and you can take them out and about, because they're quite, you know, they're quite robust. You can take them out and about, and they're a lot of fun. And like I said, this figure itself, this was chunky. I absolutely friggin' adore posing this thing. I think I come up here like every couple of days, just posing around and putting back down again. Same with the Iron Man one. Just because they are that cool. And like I said, I just don't understand why everybody has literally gone, Hasbro, what are you doing? Because they've done one thing. And, you know, I appreciate it. I think it's pretty cool that the fact that they've still kept with the 6-inch line, and they've still kept with the 3.7-inch line. They've not given us something that's like, you know, 12 inches tall, is not going to fit in with anything. They've still kind of gone, well, you know, there's 2 lines, and we'll put it here, we'll put it here. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, maybe, or, you know, I'm just too cheerful for Hasbro. Maybe that's the wrong thing, but I think people need to ease off on them. It's not like they have just said, you know, cancel the whole lines, it's the end, this is all we're doing moving forward. They've not said that at all. They've literally just given us some commemorative things. And I appreciate the 30th anniversary was, you know, it was above and beyond what they were expected to do. But I always say you can't compare stuff these days, because everything is, you know, financial stuff and plastic manufacturing and everything like that. And I know it sounds like a lame excuse, and everybody goes, ooh, third party. Yeah, well, third parties cost like 80, 90 quid for your massive figure that's actually not that massive and is made of admittedly better plastic and better paint, but they are 90 quid each. So there's, you know, there's give or take, and they've still kept everything at, you know, consumer friendly prices. Except for this Spider-Man, but he came down eventually. But these things, you know, again, they kind of notice they're a bit high, and I think they've reduced them recently. The Black Series figures have, you know, despite a lot of things in the UK, they've kept these at normal retail as well. So, I'm just saying that maybe everybody shouldn't be so goddamn picky about these things, because they will still make Black Series line, which you all love and you all cherish and you all take photos of, and they'll still make it hard to get the 3.75-inch line. You might as well just assume that line's dead. But, you know, everything is still there, nothing has changed, it is a commemorative thing, and like I said, they're going to look amazing if you add them to your collection. Admittedly, it's not going to be posable, but it's going to look good. That's the thing, it's going to be, I hope they paint them fairly well and they don't shit all over what I'm just saying right now. But they, you know, they're going to do some stuff and they're going to make it look good, and I'm really sorry for punching this R2-D2 in the face. Sorry, bro. But yeah, so that's kind of my little video, because yeah, I'm amazed by how many people have literally, I think what amazes me as well is how many people have taken each other's ideas. Like, I can't remember who started this, but there was one guy that started with something along like, Hasbro, you suck. And then eventually went into his intro, which was like, hey, 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 like that. And then everybody's just kind of got on this horrible bandwagon of making the same thing. So everybody's just kind of going, Hasbro, what are you doing? And then they just go on to their thing and, you know, Hasbro, bite me. So, yeah, I just thought I'd make something different. Hasbro won't see this, but it would be nice if they did, to see, you know what, actually, there's not all complete whiny people. But anyway, guys, oh, I didn't do my intro. Hey guys! Anyway, so thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all later!